Hello, everybody. This is Norman again, talking a little bit about the Book of Mormons, and then talking about how Nehi have wrote the book, and he came from great parents, and Lehi, his father, how he prayed upon Jerusalem, and how God came to him on a pillow fire on a rock, and how the Spirit took over, and as he went home and laid down, and the vision came to him, and it showed how how heaven opened its doors, and how Jesus Christ sitting on his throne, and how the angels was rejoicing and praising the word of God, and that was Lehi, the father was. But then you had Nehi, he came about, but then he started writing about uh, uh, the what happened in his life, what happened in his everyday life in the world, and it started coming up to people that didn't like it, and it came into, and then it just turned into a war. And I mean, it was just family against families and everything and such, and that's pretty much how it went, and wars against each other, fighting against each other, and things like that. And that's pretty much how I got it so far, and was to become a Lehigh, and fighting over land, fighting for your safety, your family and friends, and that's pretty much how that was going, and the way Nehi was doing it, but like I say, they had to. The only way they can make it is praying to God, and had people coming around and trying to show the people, trying to learn the people about the Bible, and learn about that Jesus Christ was the only way, and that's pretty much how the Book of Mormons is structured, and how you should be, and it just you can't be with the devil, so uh, it's in there as well.